Hey, what's up, y'all? What's poppin'? What's cracking? It's Steve. About to react to this album and preach of it. It's titled "Influencer Rejected by Everyone Doesn't Take It Well." Okay, so this is a Pop the Balloon episode. I can only watch it through Abbott and Preach because I don't want to watch a full episode on my own. I'm not that interested. But when they find the viral moments and speak on it, then I'll check it out. But yeah, let's see how this goes. Let's watch.
We got an episode of Pop the Balloon, all right? I actually enjoy these. Shout out to Arlette. She does a great job with these. And she's the first one I saw doing this thing.
Arlette? Oh, that's the host?
Yeah. Mrs. Amuli. So,
Oh,
let's take a look at
there.
this video. We're just going to look at the first contestant because I thought she was funny.
Am I just
Let's go
out?
ahead and bring out our first single lady.
Notice it?
Hello, welcome. I'll have you hold that. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Driva.
Look at I'm from the ghetto is back. Why they brought him back on the show? I'm from the ghetto. That's him with his blue shirt. He was my favorite.
Eva, okay, how old are you?
I'm above 30.
Okay. Above 30, you should be perfect.
Yes, I'm above 30.
Okay. And what do you do?
So, I'm a podcaster of We Like It Hot podcast. I own Beach 7 Hair, and I'm a UGC creator.
Okay. Do you know this? But I don't know what it is with a lot of these like black dating shows, but everyone's got 7 jobs.
Well,
Word.
the show is in the States,
Keep
and
it
the
dry.
hustle culture within the black community is very strong.
Okay. How many jobs you got?
I'm a creator.
Hey,
I got one.
nah. Start listing them up. Stop being humble. Don't be a humble kid.
Especially when you live in like big cities, you ain't no one job. You gotta have multiple things going on, multiple sources of income. Okay, it's not giving one source. It's not giving that. I don't know where they at, but they probably in a big city.
No, it's not a humble king. It's
Okay.
not a humble king thing. It's I create. I love to create.
How about you create some space so I can get my shit off? All right, so first off, I'm a dancer, entertainer, comedian, podcaster, video editor, business owner, entrepreneur.
Come on.
Business manager. I employ people. I also work.
Oh no, I got. Oh, that hair on his whatever. I have an employee. My thumbnail editor. That's my employee and myself. We both under my LLC.
I take care of my mom. And I babysit.
You manage your own people, but the only old person there is your mom. Is crazy.
There's a home I own. She lives in it. She's old. I manage an old people's home. I babysit. I know my niece 3 hours times 3 a week, 9 hours. I do charity work, and by charity work, I walk outside, take public transport and shit, show myself to the peasants in the society. What can I say, man? I wear a lot of different hats, and we have.
But if Abba was on the dating show, this would be him.
Am I tripping? Maybe I just haven't noticed, but I've never noticed arm hair that goes way up on the shoulder. Like, I've never seen that. Maybe I'm just not paying attention.
That's what you do.
I don't think I've ever seen that. Or yeah, I guess I'm just not paying. I'm a look.
I'm a video editor. That would be you. I interested you. All this
What's
shit
on my
right
boyfriend?
there. That's the first time I hear you list all that shit.
And now what do you look for in a man?
Shoulder.
So, what I look for in a man is someone who knows himself and is someone who is consistent and someone who will value me.
Okay. So what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers. Honestly, just someone who's not gonna who's not gonna put me as a priority.
Okay.
Like, I just need someone who's gonna put me as a priority.
Got it. Okay.
Like, you can have
okay.
a kid, just as long as I'm a priority.
Well, that example was weird.
That is.
So I guess she wants to be the priority over the kid, or maybe she just wants to be
A priority as well.
You popping the balloon?
Oh,
If you had a kid, you popping?
oh,
Yeah.
even if I don't have a kid, that's weird. That is weird.
She didn't
If,
work
like,
that
I don't
way.
have a kid now, and I'd be looking at her like, that statement was wild.
That was definitely past
If
trauma.
and even if you wait, even if you have a kid, I don't have to substitute shit. It's my kid, and it's a kid. It can't just be on itself. You're a grown ass woman. You can be no. I don't have to substitute.
You know what
shit.
God says? You put your wife above your children.
When did he say that?
I'm almost certain that's a thing.
Look for it.
Okay. Wives. So this is Ephesians 5:22-24. States.
If it's yeah.
All right. States. Yo, officiate. I'm not gonna lie, man.
Ephesians.
Bible chapters, books got cool names, okay? Odysseus 3475. All right, here we go. Wives, submit yourselves unto your husbands as unto the Lord. For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Christ is the head of the church, and he is the savior of the body. So therefore, as the church is subject unto Christ, so let the wives be unto their husbands in everything. To put it another way, if the wife is under the headship of her husband, then her care for her children is really on his behalf and under his direction. That's a bar. I think, and I've seen a lot of people who preach this stuff that say, spouse.
How you know she even religious, child?
I don't care. I left that shit a long ass time ago. Thanks for that.
No worries. I'm about to get a visit from Ruslan.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep that.
Hey, thank you very much, brother. You be preaching the word of the Lord.
During Ramadan, too. It's crazy. All right. Let's not cause any drama. Let's continue this video.
Reva, so I'm going to go ahead and have you ask these guys a question just to kind of help you, narrow down, see who is more your type, all that good stuff.
Okay, who has kids?
Is that a deal breaker for you?
No, it's...
Yes.
Cause like...
Yes. Yes. No, it's not that. Yes, it is.
Let's find out.
Is that a deal breaker for you?
No, it's cause like you guys have priorities above me. Yeah, just pop your balloon. If you got kids, pop it. Just pop it. Okay.
Let's go over to those guys. All right, if we can have your name and age.
My name is Priest. I'm 33.
Okay. Priest, what do you do?
I'm a comedian.
Okay.
I love a comedian.
So we see you pop for the...
Yes. That fucking Saucy Santana shade.
She did a shimmy was with,
Yes. Yes.
Why you doing so well?
Why you doing so well?
My job as a comedian is my job is to fucking watch people and see how they act. No, that shit. Yeah, what's... Yo, she the most.
Okay.
I love a comedian.
So we see you pop
For the kids, how many kids?
So it was like bacon. Oh my god, I love bacon.
Okay, let's head over here. Your name and age.
My name is Brian. I'm 40.
We've seen Brian before.
Oh yeah, he's the one from the ghetto.
I'm not a surface level dating type of guy, right? I don't really care about your pants. I'm from the ghetto. I'm from New Orleans, right?
Okay, he said it 7 times.
He said it so many times. Oh, that was my favorite episode. That and the Ninja Turtle one.
Louisiana.
Yeah, Louisiana.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm from the ghetto.
Yeah.
I'm a nerd, but I also like to read. But I like to go out.
I like to read. I'm from the ghetto, but I am a nerd. I like to go to lounges, right? I like to go to museums.
I like to shoot guns, but I like to make peace. I like to have sex, but I love to be a virgin.
Yes, that was the...
I love debt, but I love being rich. I'm from the ghetto. We make bad decisions. I don't judge. How many babies you got? How many babies?
That was that dude.
Social media?
Social media agent, yes.
Okay, how many kids you have?
I have 2.
How many baby daddies?
2.
2? Okay. So you think after the first one that you wanted to marry the next one?
Oh, shit.
My name is Brian, and Brian is from the ghetto. I'm speaking in the 3rd person, but I'm the first man.
Please say I'm gonna get on this episode.
I'm a complicated individual. I'm country, but I live in the city.
Oh my god, your country!
Brian, what do you do?
I'm an aircraft mechanic for a major airline in Houston. So I just came out here to meet you. I had to pop because I do have a daughter. She's 19. Do you have any kids?
No.
Okay. How old are you?
Above 30.
Above 30?
Mm-hmm.
You're not confident in that?
I'm waiting for my husband to have a kid.
Perfect.
She says she above.
Above 30. You're like,
Wait,
say
what?
your age.
Yeah, you
You're asking all these men their age, you can't even say yours. Like it's a problem. You have all these barriers and these judgments about people and their kids and their age. Oh, he's too old. And you're above 30. That gives me that you're like 36.
Yeah.
You're 36.
So wait, do you want to meet a guy in his like early 30s? Is that what this is? She want to meet a guy like 5, 6, 7?
Yo.
I mean, she can.
Bruh.
I don't even mind if she want to meet a dude the same way dudes want to meet a young girl. That's fine.
I don't
But-
think that's the case. She probably just insecure about her age. You know that old school, old lady never tells her age. I think that's stupid though, especially if somebody is trying to court you. Like, be open. Like, why are we playing games? How old are you?
Why don't you just say your age? Why you
C'est
want?
ça, là. Juste dis ton âge, là. Just say your age. Say your age, say your
Hold up.
age.
Let's see that again.
How old are you?
Above 30.
Above 30?
Mm-hmm.
You're not confident in that?
I'm waiting for my husband to have a kid.
Okay.
Because I didn't tell my age, y'all.
Yeah!
Yeah, you don't ask everybody they fucking age and disqualify them for it.
Yeah!
You
Wait,
say your
who she
age, weirdo.
disqualified?
Nah, you're a weirdo.
Yeah, you
maybe
are
they skipped
weird.
that
That's
part.
off.
How much you make? How much you make? Mom, you know.
A lady never describes her income.
That's fine. That's okay. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
I think you gotta be confident in your age. It doesn't really matter how old you are.
To our pop balloons over here, if we can have your name and age.
Absolutely. My name is
Everybody popped on
Demetrius,
her.
and I'm 36 years old.
And Demetrius, what do you do?
I am a talent acquisition, so staffing or recruiter.
Okay, very nice.
See, when I hear someone talk like that, I feel like they work in a professional world.
Yeah.
Very simple title,
Yeah.
describe what it is, move the fuck on.
HR.
Whenever I hear somebody tell me they got 5 jobs, I'm like, you're unemployed. Or it just sounds a complicated way of saying you broke or not making much money, you're ashamed of whatever you do make. So you gotta compensate by saying all this extra shit. That's what I always say when someone lists 4 or 5 things. That's me personally though. Or when I hear someone's an entrepreneur, I feel like I hear so many people, all right, well, what's the name of your LLC? Oh, you don't have one. How many people do you employ? 0. Okay, what's your gross income? We're in the I don't know. There's like a proliferation of people who call themselves entrepreneur because they have a business idea and they've bought a course. It's like, god damn. You haven't even dipped your toes in yet, and you calling yourself a professional swimmer?
Bar.
And now, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Exactly what he said.
Their own age.
I hate to say the lack of confidence in expressing the age.
Okay.
We all over 30 over on the stage. We don't mind you being over 30. We don't mind you being 40. We came on the show to make sure that we find somebody
Period.
that we connect with, and just being honest and
Be
just being,
going in.
open up front matters to men.
It's like you start a conversation.
Yes.
You start in a relationship and then you're being vague.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, I agree with
yo, the point we are right now, I'm trying to know you and you can't even disclose your age. That's the
And yeah, he just like, we all in the same age range. Like, what are you talking about? Why you being weird about it? Like, nobody care.
buddy iceberg. That's nothing.
That's nothing.
That's beginning. That's hi, how are you? I don't know how I'm feeling. That's weird.
Yep.
That is weird.
That's the beginning stage. Like, what else are you gonna be afraid of? Nah, B.
Other than that, you're very gorgeous and driven, and I like that.
Thank you.
And now, is Demetrius someone that's your type?
I think she's gonna say no because I think she's getting salty. You can see her body language, all that happiness that she had earlier is fading.
How old did you say you were?
36.
Girl,
36?
why can't I do anything?
I would actually have to get to know you a little bit more. Past what you just told me.
And you still went there. Yo, you have the audacity to still go and ask about people's age when you can't even disclose yours. And then be like, 36, I don't know, I'd have to know you a bit more. Yo.
She gotta be the goofiest broad I've seen on this show.
Yo, she goofy, she don't even know it.
Alrighty, so.
And it's funny because I don't even hear them say goofy that often. I feel like I say it quite a bit, but I don't usually hear them say it. But the time I say it is the time they say it. I'm connecting.
We did get another pop over here. If we can have your name and age.
I think everybody popped.
Yeah.
Yeah, my girl, at the age that you are,
In the place that you live.
finding a
Where does she
man
live?
above 35 with no kids.
Who wants somebody above 35 like you?
I mean, someone that don't want to deal with their kids. You setting up yourself to be.
My boyfriend has a
alone
kid, which is great because I'm not giving you none. So, you know what? When I was younger, I feel like I was like, oh, I don't really need to do with kids. But as I've gotten older, I'm just like, obviously people are going to have kids, A. And B, I'm 1,000% sure I don't want them. So how I'm going to be like, oh, you can't have them either. That don't make no sense. And I just didn't want to deal with any possible baby mama issues or anything like that. But yeah, as I got older, I'm just like, bro, it is what it is. I actually want y'all to have kids. So I personally prefer it.
a long time.
What do you mean she's gonna be alone? She got her podcast.
And I feel like especially if they're like that one dude, his daughter is 19. If they're over the age of 5, I feel like you should be okay. If they're really young, then that could be an issue because he might be having, relations with the baby mama still. If it's like a newborn, they still haven't figured out they dynamic. They was just together apparently right before the baby was born. So it's too messy. So I feel like if the baby is very young, it's a newborn, very small baby, then that's when I personally wouldn't feel comfortable. But if they're over the age of 5, it's like, all right, that situation is done, dead, go. I mean, and to be fair, they obviously could still be fucking with their baby mom at any age. But when they're a newborn and a small kid, it's just like, it just personally makes me uncomfortable. And also, I feel like, go figure that out. Like, y'all can still be a little family. Like, I want you to go figure that out with your baby mama when the baby is that small still, And it's like, there's a chance. But, yeah, I think women should stop having the mindset that they don't want to fuck with men who have kids. Because it's like, yeah, as you get older, people are going to have kids.
You never just looked at a mic and be like...
And that, like, limits you a lot.
I'm so lonely. But I'm glad I got you.
What? What was the correlation? I paused it. I don't remember what he was talking about. It must not make sense because Preach is also confused. Judging by his eyes.
You good?
No.
Some days are tough.
I'm gonna start saying that.
Yeah. So I'm
Like,
trying to
cool.
some days are hard.
Sorry.
You know?
Sorry, thank you. I just want to preface that,
okay.
this whole no kids thing, y'all. I just out of a 2-year thing with somebody with kids that like never put me.
No.
Okay, that was
What
them.
did I say? I said this sounds like it comes from trauma. I said that at the beginning.
Not everybody's like
You
that.
can see the way she prioritized it. It's a lived experience. And what happens is, see, this is the problem with people. They have an experience. Like they date one Asian person. The Asian person does them dirty. I can't date Asian people anymore. Like, what?
Is your name is Steve? Ugh, my ass was a Steve.
Yeah. Oh, a Capricorn? I just, your energy. Well, I'm a Leo. Well, she got hurt when everyone popped their balloon because you have to imagine, right? When she came out, nobody popped. That means everyone looked at her and they're like, we're interested. It's when she started yapping that they were like, ooh. And that's a different kind of a blow because even when she was popping people's balloons, she was happy. Ooh.
And they were still, they were like, yeah, whatever, it's cool.
Until she kept yapping. And then everyone's like, no, you're doing too much. So you can see how people play themselves. They carry the trauma from their past relationships into everything going forward. And then they go, there's no good men out there. It's not that there's no good men. It's like, lady, you're pushing everyone away with your bad personality. You need to go to therapy. You need to get over where the fuck happened and not go into every relationship thinking everything is going to replicate that just because there's certain commonalities.
That's like one dude. That was one dude.
Yeah.
One person.
If you don't feel like a priority with somebody who has a child, it's not because the child. It's because they don't like you that much.
Oh, and I don't want you around that. I don't want to. If I got a kid and you act like that, like you're competing with my kid, it's a wrap. You're not there. You're done. So I can never show you my kid.
I'm gonna take it a step further. If someone has a child and they're making an effort with you, that means that they're treating you like even more of a priority than someone who doesn't have a child. And I'll explain why. When you have a kid, you have certain responsibilities that are pretty consistent, and it's gonna happen on a cyclical manner. Then you have your job and whatever you have to do to support the situation. That means your free time is only allotted to so much. So if someone's taking that free time, and because they're not that much of it, and they're spending it with you, that means they are truly prioritizing you in their leisure time. That's big. Whereas if I got no responsibilities, I spend 3 days with you, it don't mean that you're that much of a priority. I just have ample free time. If that person really likes you, they would have tried. They just didn't like you that much. Unless they got 7 kids or something, then maybe you have a case. But I digress. Let's just keep going.
I feel like I'm like a little bit, I don't know, on guard.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Like, for me, it's God first, and then my wife, and then the kids. So.
Fuck that phone. I just want to say, I'm an honorary Christian. I'm an honorary Christian, bro. I walk up in churches and people are like, yo, tea, wine, and bread. What's up, bro? I'm like, thank you, I appreciate that.
Tea, wine, and bread.
Yeah.
Tea. You are so proud.
God first. Stop playing with me.
You're obviously a bright, shining light. You walk in, everyone, you light up the room, right? Your personality is great. But I think that when you're in a situation like this, we've got to start with honesty. But I really enjoy the way you put together. I love the colorful demeanor.
I think he's talking about that shit.
It's cute, but I don't like the cape.
I love a comedian.
So we see you pop for the
Yes!
That shit was colorful.
So that's it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I just want to preface one thing.
Yeah.
And this doesn't look cultural. It's just black. I mean, it could be.
I do a lot of brand deals.
Oh, shut your ass up. We're not here to your PR. And if you lose a brand because you're 36 instead of 32, then fuck that brand. Stop being a goddamn loser. Just own it.
I do an age range. So that's why I really didn't want my age on the internet. I do an
it's
age
understandable,
range.
of course.
Okay.
Yeah. There's nothing
If
wrong
I
with
was
it. It's
dating you, you could definitely know my age, just letting you know. But the internet, like, with like working with certain brands and stuff, like.
Girl,
And you know what? I'll say this. If that was really a thing for you and you couldn't disclose your age, fine. Don't ask nobody about their age.
That is
Or don't
cap.
fucking mention it. That's all I gotta say. What about you?
It's people of all ages get brand deals. That makes zero sense. Like, what? She just yapping. She wasn't making no sense whatsoever, which is why everybody popped on her. It makes sense that they did so. I really wanted that dude to say I'm from the ghetto, but he didn't. That was one of my favorite episodes. Y'all let me know what y'all think, though. Let me know what other videos you want me to watch, and I'll see y'all the next time. Bye.